good to be here speaking to the surveyors. Just to give you a little bit of background on me, I'm a business advisor, accountant, done probably a fair bit of property development and been involved in small business my whole life. I've developed probably two different accounting firms, one to about 40 people, another one to about 26 people. So I've been involved in professional service firms, I guess, my whole life and ran those kind of businesses. And one of the things that I found out about 25 years ago that came to a startling conclusion about a few years ago, was that most of us get trained in a profession. Most of us get trained either in a trade or develop some technical skills. But very few of us learn how to develop a profitable business. And probably one of the best quotes I've ever heard by a guy called Dick Pratt, the founder of Visi. He goes, "What you don't know until you know it." And I think a lot of us in small business, we basically start off, we get a trade, we're good at what we do, and we'll figure out, hey, let's go start a business. And we do, but we don't probably, and because you're good at what you do, your business grows, and as it grows, you then start to get all the other hassles of business. And one of the key elements I found that's going to make a difference to your business, whether you stay small or whether you stay big, is pricing. And it's good to see that pricing is the key thing, the key part of what we're going to be talking today. So I'm going to go through and give you a few insights on business and pricing today. Hopefully I'm going to give you a few good ideas. Hopefully, there's going to be a couple of ideas I'm going to give you that's going to challenge you, and I may even embarrass you in a couple of ways. But if I do, I apologise in advance. But to start off today, what's fair pricing? And if we have a look at fair pricing, the definition of fair pricing, right? It's what a willing buyer will pay a willing seller for a given product or service, right? So the thing is, one of the things, I was talking to one of my friends who's a land surveyor the other day, and I said to him, and he was telling me about a price he just put in for 40 apartments. And he put in this price for 40 apartments on this job, and he lost the job. And I said to him, what was the difference in price? And when he turned around to me, he said, "Oh, mate, the difference was 25%. I go, what? Was it a smaller firm? He goes, "No, they're about the same size." So the question, I asked him, is it that the wages are so different between one firm and another? Is someone really got the market on paying low wages? So anyone want to volunteer? Share some secrets with the rest of us? Is anyone, is it because the overhead's a fair bit different? In one of my things what I find is probably most of the time, is it because one owner is willing to work for less? Either less wages or less profit in their business. So, and the key thing is, if that's the case, we need to basically do a little bit of work and ask ourselves, is our service a commodity, or are we pricing for our expertise? Right? And what I know, a lot of people, I get this in the accounting industry, and I know I get a few people in this industry where they say, "Hey, I'm just an accountant," or "I'm just a surveyor, I'm not a business person." But the thing is, if you're going to run a business, should you be a business person? Yes?